These instructions written by Amish, I'm sure I'm not going to offend them because I don't think they're going to be watching YouTube, but they're Dutch German / English dialect. When you type it out in a set of instructions, it's not always the clearest thing to translate to Southern English, but thankfully we've got some pretty good pictures to go by for the most part, and that's kind of how we're going to build this thing. Still not sure I understand the wind bracing, exactly how it goes on, but we get down to the end and that's the last piece left. We will figure out where it goes. But you can see we're getting, well, I say they are getting the arches built, kind of like trusses, and then we're standing them up one at a time. As soon as we get about 4 of them up, then we will be able to get our purlins on and give it some strength, kind of like putting your stripping on when you're setting rafters or trusses. Alright, we're about 3 hours in, and that's about how long it's taken us for our plan to evolve and change and us to kind of figure out what the heck we're doing. We were going to try to build the arches on the ground like trusses and then set them by hand. They're too heavy. We don't have anything flat enough to get them built good and flat and screwed together tight, and so they're floppy, and we were just about to bend them up trying to get them set after we got them put together, so that wasn't working out. So we decided to go with the alternate plan that they give in the construction plans and just put it up one piece at a time. Working a little bit better now. We got the trailer with the pallets on it. I do have a strap across the pallets. We are trying to be somewhat safe. Right now we're trying to get the end arch plumbed up perfectly straight, plumb, and get the center purlin in and get everything tied together so that we've got a kind of like setting trusses on a house. That first one takes a while, and it's critical that you get it right, and after that you can fly through them. So that's kind of the stage we're at now, is just trying to get this end purlin plumbed up. And what we're doing is we got a string pulled across the top of the post and dropping a plumb bob to get it plumbed up nice and straight. And then we're going to get the first 4 arches spaced perfectly and get our wind bracing in, and that's going to keep it plumb, and then hopefully the rest of it's going to go together much faster. Yeah, I think it's good. You want to tie the plumb bob? That way when as we go down we can check it, make sure we're not getting off. Okay. So if you're paying attention when we were driving post in the last greenhouse video, you may have noticed we used this 2x4 with notches cut in it to space our post up the side, and we're doing the exact same thing to space the arch to put this center purlin in. That way we get our arches spaced where they're screwed to the purlins. It'll be exactly the same as the way the poster's spaced at the bottom. So that's kind of how we're doing that. And that's not my idea, that's what came in the greenhouse plans, but it seems to work pretty good. Maybe. We were rolling right along and the bottom fell out, just like it has every day this week. I'm gonna see what it does, if it'll let up a little bit. I don't mind working in a little bit of drizzle, but I'm not gonna work outside in the pouring rain. Well, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it let up raining for us for a little bit. The manufacturer and got some more elaborate instructions on the wind bracing over here, and found out that there is no top wind bracing. That's a special order item, so we ain't got to worry about that. We're not in Montana, so we shouldn't have to worry about too terribly destructive winds unless another Hurricane Hugo comes through the middle of North Carolina. But we are surrounded by trees all the way around, so that's really going to cut the wind abuse out a little bit. We're going to go through and get all these arches up, as you can see, and then we're going to come back and put all the bracing in the top. It just wasn't a good way to put it all up at one time. I'm not sure what would have been faster, but probably been faster to have built it all on the ground, but it'll be okay. The good thing is these cross braces can be reached off this step stool, so that's going to be a big help for putting those up. It shouldn't take too long to get those up. The W bracing will take a little bit of time, but it's coming along. I had hoped to do a time lapse of the whole thing, but my phone went dead trying to do a very long hyperlapse, so I got what I got of it. Something I see that's disappointing me a little bit already. If I build another one of these and I buy it brand new, I think I'd probably go with 6-foot sidewalls. Probably wouldn't cost that much extra over these 4-foot sidewalls. Maybe add some bracing in it, because I know most people that are raising stuff in high tunnel are not going to be in there with a 100 horsepower tractor, but the canopy on this tractor is going to be too dang high to get underneath these cross bracing, and with all the foot traffic that'll be in here, sure would be nice to be able to pull a chisel plow through here with a big tractor and bust up compaction, but it'll be what it'll be. Well, the weather's gone to crap on us again, but thankfully we were able to finish getting these bows up, fix the problem that we ran into with the purlin pipe being too short, and Eloy's up here finishing up, tightening everything back up that we had to take loose to fix the problem with the purlin pipe being too short. So looks like it's fixing to rain us out, even though we got a couple more hours before dark we could work, but it's coming together. Tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and get our roof vents put on. It's kind of a cool setup. It's not something you see on a lot of greenhouses. It's not a roof vent like a small series of roof vents. It is a full length, 96 foot long, 5.5 foot wide roof vent that raises up. So it'll be pretty sweet when we get it all put together. I'm sure that's gonna take some time tomorrow, but we're gonna get that done tomorrow hopefully, and get the rest of the purlins on is my goal tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see y'all in the next video. I appreciate you watching. If you hadn't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and hit the bell so you know when I put out a new video, so you can keep up with this build series got going on here. See you next time.